course, as you well know, we have our own platform that can easily scrub data, because it doesn't matter how clean everybody thinks their data is, there's always something going on. And then, of course, there is just the plain fact that someone's running stuff off spreadsheets, someone's entered something slightly wrong, it might go unnoticed, and we get it and go, you're missing some data, or suddenly it's 3 times the value, and we know there's a problem there. IT is sorting it out. All of those challenges come up. Quite often we'll come across the problem first and then have to go and ask, but we then executing that, and the next time we go back and read that data, it's automatically doing that. It's not onerous from our point of view, and it just means that we can reproduce that data, and we can just reload it, and we do it once and it's there. We don't have to do it again.
Yeah, and some might argue that that's what databases are for, and I would strongly counter that. Databases exist to store stuff, sure, but they're there to reduce volatility, improve access and veracity of data, and especially SQL or relational databases strongly structure the data, and it's all just to tame it and to make it accessible and readable and very predictable. There's always a certain amount of loss when that happens in terms of agility and speed to access, understand, process that data. It's usually structured for a particular purpose, and if you want to use it for a different purpose, it's either impossible or made very, very difficult. I always find databases just get in the way. So the moment you give me a SQL database, it's got split out with the dimensions across multiple tables, all I'm going to do is flatten it. I'll take a sample of it, do my stuff on that sample, understand and explore the data like that, where I can be really, really agile, really quick, and that I only need to do all that messing around with SQL once. And that's, I think, how we can move really, really quickly, because we have tools that are built specifically to allow us to analyse and understand data really quickly in the way that we think, the way we want to do it.
Yeah. And the reason why, I mean, it's just a completely different focus, right? We're interested in solving the problem at hand, and we want to use data to do it. That challenge we're looking to get an answer to has not been sorted. Whereas, people building databases, the problem is solved and it's repeatable, and then we're going to store the data here, and then it's going to be picked up and processed over here. Whereas we're not doing that at all. We're coming in, we're saying, well, here's a new problem. Here are the 2 data points that we really needed. Now you want to repeat that. Now we want to get that into some sort of form of database. Now you want to put that into that repeatable process and get it out to everybody.
This is how we work. We do it quickly. You might be tempted to say sort of quick and dirty. We're not dirty. When we analyse something, we need to be giving answers that are real, that have actual meaning. And therefore the accuracy of the data we're looking at is really important.